Hare Krishna. So we're really excited and really eager to unfold a wonderful thing for all of you. So we are right now sitting in Sri Mayapur Dham and going to recollect a wonderful event, historical event from the history of ISKCON. From 1972 Ratha Yatra, first Calcutta Ratha Yatra, how that was. I think it was first Indian Ratha Yatra also. Ratha Yatra in India by ISKCON. So we have today with us two great personalities who are really blessed by Srila Prabhupada and who are here causelessly, by their causeless mercy, to extend their blessings with us. So we have with us His Grace Sankarshan Das Prabhuji, who was really blessed by Srila Prabhupada. He is the own nephew of Srila Prabhupada, and Prabhuji and Prabhuji's good wife, Mataji, Sachimata Mataji, both have been the first Indian disciples of Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhuji have been the nephew of Srila Prabhupada. So all the interactions with Prabhupada, Prabhuji had, we will hear from him. And we have also with us His Grace Jadhavacharya Prabhuji, who was also blessed by Srila Prabhupada, who joined ISKCON in Detroit and then came to Mumbai, India, and met with Srila Prabhupada, and came to Calcutta and was assisting His Holiness Jayapataka Swami and His Holiness Achyutananda Swami in various affairs of ISKCON Calcutta. So before we start the ISKCON Calcutta Ratha Yatra, we will have the reactions. So it's exactly 51 years after we are meeting here. Means they are meeting, not I am meeting. They are going to watch this video. 51 years after, the reaction we will see, the remembrance, and they will take us back to that memory lane and show us what happened there. And we'll try to identify different events and different background stories behind it while seeing the video. Let's see how is their reaction after 51 years of watching the Calcutta Ratha Yatra 1971. So before that, we would all of us like to hear something, a brief prelude about the Calcutta Ratha Yatra 1972, how ISKCON Calcutta was, and different things, how it was organized, and different stories and different events unfolded of different devotees, wonderful efforts in ISKCON Calcutta, how it came. First, ISKCON Ratha Yatra in India. So first we will go to His Grace Jadhavacharya Prabhu. Hare Krishna, welcome, and thanks a lot, Prabhuji, for kindly agreeing to be with us and take us to 1972.
Okay, Jai. I originally landed in 1971 in Bombay, at that time as Bombay, and they needed some more devotees and brahmacharis, particularly in Calcutta. So I left from Bombay. I took third class unreserved, and that was the most unforgettable experience I've ever had, one of them, because I'd never been on a train like that for that long, and I didn't realize what third class unreserved really was. So I arrived in Calcutta. At that time, there were just a handful of devotees.
Was it towards the end of 1971?
Yes, it was towards the end of 71, and I remember meeting Malati Devi Dasi. She was there. Bhavananda, he was also there. Achyutananda, several other devotees. I just can't remember all of their names right now, but it was Tamal Krishna. He always was there, always coming at the same time. Several other devotees, famous devotees or well-known devotees that we were always coming, and started learning how to, I had to learn how to maneuver in India. Being a devotee from the West and going to India was a extreme different change. It was not like what I was used to. At that time, all the rickshaws were hand pulled. Yeah, there was very few, if any, motorized rickshaws. So we began the process of developing a program for the Ratha Yatra festival, and we were organizing. It took us probably about was, I'd say, almost about 6 months
6 months.
from the beginning to the end, which was in July of 1972. And we had many different experiences trying to get for one of the examples I remember very clearly, we had to have flyers to be distributed all throughout the city. And of course, unfortunately, at that time, you have to remember this, people were basically, as Prabhupada says, is the cheaters and the cheated.
Cheat.
Well, we were being cheated because we had these nice flyers that we had made up. And the men that we had hired to distribute them, they distributed them only within a certain area. They didn't distribute them all throughout Calcutta like they were supposed to. The reason we found out is that whenever you would go to buy something at the one of the stands, fruit or whatever, or they would take paper, newspaper, and then they would fold it up and make it into a bag and hand it to you.
Street foods.
Yes, and then we started recognizing, we started seeing that these flyers kept showing up every time we would go to buy something. So technically, that's what was also happening. So all of the details of how it was all organized, it would take a long time to put that all into place because a lot of it I can't even remember because it was been almost 52 years ago to be able to organize. But we finally organized the whole event, and the devotees were very excited, and Prabhupada was informed that it was going to happen. And we had a few life members who were also very helpful at the time. But that was part of the development. So I guess I can just stop right there and let
We'll hear more from you, Prabhuji,
about
that. Wonderful to hear. So now we'll go to his Sankarshan Prabhu. Prabhu, what do you remember about 1971, 1972?
Very nice. Today we are assembling here, and actually Prabhupada came in Calcutta in 1970 in the month of August. He landed in Calcutta airport and we received him. In the beginning we used to stay in Hindustan Park Road, where is our first ISKCON Calcutta temple. One gentleman, Mr. Dasgupta, he provided his own house just for few months. So Srila Prabhupada came in 1970 and you landed at Calcutta airport with a few 6 foreign disciples, and we went to receive him. And he first came in Hindustan Park Road, Mr. Dasgupta's house. That was the first residential temple of ISKCON, where few foreign devotees, Jayapataka Maharaj, Tamal Krishna, Achyutananda, Hamsadut, Kirtananda, all there in the first 1970. In month of August. Then Prabhupada says it's a very small house. We have to find out a house in Calcutta. So actually Achyutananda and Jayapataka, they found out one house, 3C Albert Road, where is our now current temple. And this temple, Prabhupada first came here, and that was Rai Castle, one Bengalis house, and they rented us only 1,000 rupees per month. So we hired that house, and Prabhupada went there, and he started ISKCON temple in 1972 from that house. And not only that, before that, Prabhupada had started a big pandal program in 1971 in the year of June. In the year of 1971, in the month of May, from May 14 to 21st May, we have a big pandal program in Calcutta Maidan, just opposite museum. So in that pandal program, Prabhupada used to give lecture morning time and evening time. He used to give lecture morning time in Hindi or sometimes in Bengali, and evening time in English. So many thousands every day, more than 15,000 people used to come in that pandal program. I have seen personally with my own eyes, and so many American devotees, they came and helped. That time I have seen Madhavananda Prabhu, Jayapataka Maharaj, Hansadut Prabhu, Kirtananda Prabhu, Brahmananda Prabhu, all, and so many other devotees. They came, Gurudas Prabhu, they came and they helped Srila Prabhupada like anything. So after class, the all American devotees used to give prasadam. Prasadam distribution was going on. So I also used to distribute prasad, only 4 puris and halwas. So nice, Prabhupada says, first ISKCON program, Pandal program. That was the first Pandal program in Calcutta, 1971, in the month of May, where Prabhupada was present. And from that Pandal program, all the deities was there, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Radha Madhav, and they came to Calcutta temple. So Prabhupada started this first ISKCON temple in 1970, Hindustan Park Road, the first Pandal program in 1971, and first ISKCON temple in 1972 actually started in that Albert Road, and from there we first started Calcutta Ratha Yatra. That time Prabhupada was in London, because I wrote a letter to Srila Prabhupada, whether are you going to come? He says, no, I am this year, I will be in Portland. From Portland to I will go to England. So you can celebrate Calcutta Ratha Yatra very nicely. Actually that time the whole Ratha Yatra was under the observation of Jayapataka Maharaj, Bhavananda, Tamal Krishna. They are the leading leaders of this Ratha Yatra procession. And we had a truck and we made a chariot. That time, no chariot. We had a truck and we made the chariot. So very nice chariot was, and mostly it was a miracle in Calcutta, because the first time the Calcutta boys, girls, and Marwari people, Bengali boys, they are seeing the first Ratha Yatra by the British people, by the American people.
Wow.
And all the newspaper, particularly I have written one article. If you find this article, you will find a little bit about, I am just reading this. There's, Hindustan, Calcutta, Tuesday, Sunday. It was on Thursday, Ratha Yatra, and July 13, 1972, first Ratha Yatra. On that, it is written by the Statesman, the largest selling English newspaper in India. They say, on the occasion of Ratha Yatra Car Festival, Calcutta witnessed a unique procession on Wednesday. Krishna consciousness devotee, mostly foreigners, dancing saffron robes and with 7 heads, pulling a well-decorated wooden chariot with the images of Lord Jagannath, his brother Baladev, and their sister Subhadra, placed atop the procession, was part of the Ratha Yatra celebration organized by the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. As the chariot was pulled along the streets from Albert Road, Kamaki Street, the devotees started dancing and chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, amid the sound of drums and cymbals. The chariot passed through mainly important roads. Its journey ended at the Ratha Yatra Radha Govinda temple. This was written by the Statesman, and there are also Hindustan Standard, also they wrote. There are so many newspaper came and covered their articles. The first Ratha Yatra, they were actually, they were very astonished to see that how the foreigners celebrated the Lord Jagannath Ratha Yatra, because Prabhupada predicted this Ratha Yatra will be broadcast, will be celebrated all over the world, because when Prabhupada was celebrated Ratha Yatra in Calcutta, 19, 1902, first Ratha Yatra. At the age of 5, Srila Prabhupada celebrated Ratha Yatra. His father purchased a small chariot, and with some Suvarnamanic families, with some Bengali devotees, he celebrated Ratha Yatra. And he desired this chariot festival will be all over the world. And by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, now Calcutta Ratha Yatra is very famous, because it started 1972 with some foreign devotees, foreign hands, and the mostly, partly, these devotees among the Jayapataka Maharaj, because Achyutananda Swami, they knows Bengali, and they used to speak Bengali people, and they distribute prasadam, and they distribute the leaflets of Ratha Yatra, the very fantastic Ratha Yatra, where I am there. Your name?
Jadhavacharya.
Jadhavacharya Prabhu is there, and my wife Sachimata was there, and my sister Jolatala was there, Pishima was there, and from Mullik house, where the first Ratha Yatra, childhood Ratha Yatra Prabhupada started, from the Mullik house, Kashinath Mullik, he was here also, in that participated in this Ratha Yatra. So I wrote a Prabhupada that in 1972, the first Ratha Yatra celebration was fantastic. Prabhupada was very happy, and he gave me a letter. He wrote me that carry on your duty, and you preach and distribute books in Calcutta Library. So since that time, I joined in ISKCON in 1970, and still I am serving under the guidance of my senior godbrothers like Jayapataka Maharaj, Radhanath Swami Maharaj, Gopal Krishna Maharaj. They are my like Shikha Gurus. They are guiding me, and I am serving. So I am very happy today that Prabhupada wrote me a letter in 1977, and that was his last letter. He told me that all my disciples want to see the birthplace of Calcutta, and you develop it, and you should keep a memorial over there. So according to Srila Prabhupada instruction, we developed Taliganj, the birthplace of Srila Prabhupada, and we are trying to keep a memorial over there. We want to make a big museum on the life of Srila Prabhupada. This is our desire, and now we are seeing that how nicely this Mayapur developing day by day under the guidance of my senior godbrothers. Now this flourishing, the new temple is coming up. So it is a really Calcutta Mayapur temple, also Ratha Yatra is fantastic. There are 3 chariots in Calcutta, 3 chariots in Mayapur.
Wow.
So Mayapur Ratha Yatra, 1,000 people are coming, and Calcutta Ratha Yatra is famous like Puri Ratha Yatra.
Wow.
I think one day the Calcutta will be like Puri Ratha Yatra. Thank you very much for giving me a nice chance to speak about Calcutta Ratha Yatra.
Wow. So
So,
now
very
we will
nice.
dive into Calcutta Ratha Yatra, and we'll start the video, and it will be played. So you please, you can stop me anytime you want me to stop the video, and you can share your remembrance, what you remember seeing that. So let's start Calcutta Ratha Yatra 1972.
Acharya of spreading renown, ideal, symbol, chanting
Yes.
Hare Krishna mantra.
Go back. This is just a little ways.
Manibandha.
Right there. This is Manibandha.
Yes.
We used to call him Money Bags.
Money bags.
Money Bags.
Money bags.
Because that's his. He was always talking about
And
money.
behind Manibandha, I was
and
there.
there he is.
Shankar.
Yeah. You can
Shankar.
see
Yeah,
Sankarshan is
yeah,
in
yeah.
the back.
Darshan Prabhu is here.
Uh-huh.
So we'll go a bit back and see. Yeah.
This
Pishima is here.
Pishima
No
is
idea.
here.
Yeah.
No idea.
Wow. So Pishima took active role there.
No, Pishima used to come because first Ratha Yatra I went to Pishima's house and invited her that please come and visit our Calcutta Ratha Yatra. Prabhupada will be pleased. So Pishima came with his son Madan Mohan.
Okay, great.
She was very sweet. I just
Yeah.
remember that. She was very sweet.
So she was also with Prabhupada when Prabhupada in 1902 you said Prabhupada was doing Ratha Yatra.
Yeah, he was a sister. He was there
She was also
first
there.
Ratha Yatra.
So she was in 1902 and now she is in 1972.
Yeah.
Ideal, symbol, chanting Hare Krishna mantra, 3 lakhs times.
That
He is Achudananda.
is Chutananda
Achyutananda.
Swami.
Achudananda, yeah.
Okay.
Practically whole day and night, 24 hours, he was chanting
And
Hare Krishna.
these
Hare
little boys, there's several little boys, they were brahmacharis that I remember that they were very exciting. Always very enthusiastic in chanting.
They used to
all
be in
the time.
temple.
Yes,
Nice.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Ram. So he was not following.
And
But
this,
he considered
go ahead, keep going.
This is
himself as Paul. He was not entering the Jagannath temple.
So is this the place? What is this place?
this is the place 3C Albert Road.
3C Albert Road.
Yes.
Yes.
Front of the gate.
Okay.
He was living outside. Why he? Even Sanatana Goswami.
And that's
I was
Guru Das.
playing the kortal,
Yeah,
big
we
kortal.
can see Sankarshan Prabhu just behind Pishima.
Kortal.
And that's the Guru Das also.
Outside. Why he? Even Sanatana Goswami. Because
Oh, I'll get to that because he was more than just a regular person. Guru Das is very wonderful. He was
Can you point us Guru Das Prabhu again?
right there.
Jagannath temple. He was living outside.
There's Guru Das.
Yeah, Guru Das was
playing
playing the
kartals.
kartal.
Uh-huh.
I am playing also kortal.
Wow.
Why he? Even Sanatana Goswami.
He's one of Prabhupada's
Because-
favorite disciples. He's always very happy. He's a happy person, happy by nature, and he's always been enthused. I worked with him also very closely and served with him in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, after serving in Calcutta for about 6 months, then I went to Vrindavan. And when I went to Vrindavan, it was just a hole in the ground, literally. And he, his wife Yamuna, and Gunarnava, and a couple other devotees who were also there. And the engineer, his name was Mr. Sakar. He was from Calcutta. And he was a Muslim, but he was very, very expert in doing that type of construction. And the other construction engineer, his name was Mr. Alabaks. And those were the two that helped to make sure that the temple in Vrindavan was built completely correct.
So by the time 1972, how many centers were there?
Actually, from Calcutta is such a auspicious place, 3C Albert Road. From there, we purchased the land of Mayapur in 1972 by Tamal Krishna Maharaj. He and Bali Mardhan Prabhu both came to get the land from Mayapur, and they got the land, 15 bighas of land, only 15,000 rupees. And by this land actually helped us Damodar Maharaj, and there is another Prabhupada got a brother, Siddhar Swami Maharaj. They helped Madhav Maharaj, Siddhar Maharaj, Damodar Maharaj to negotiate to got the land, first land in Mayapur.
Nice.
1972.
1972. So from there, we got the land in Vrindavan, and we inaugurated Mayapur in 1972 March, and also in Vrindavan the same year, but the temple, Vrindavan temple. So this is a very auspicious house we got in Albert Road.
So 1972 March you got inaugurated Mayapur
Yeah.
before Ratha Yatra.
Yeah.
So by this time 1972 Ratha Yatra we have Mayapur,
And also,
Calcutta, Bombay and Brindaban.
no, not Bombay, Bindavan.
Brindaban.
Yeah.
Mayapur, Calcutta and Brindaban.
Yeah.
He mixed with the Mohammedan emperors. Huh?
And that
His
part-
friends, his master,
that little
were
girl is Saraswati.
Saraswati.
She is the daughter of Malati Devi Dasi, and
Sham Sundar.
and Shyam Sundar. Yes, her father. And she was Prabhupada was joking with her one time, and he says, "Who do you want to marry?" And she looked, and she said she wanted to marry me. That was so funny. Okay, go ahead.
big Mohammedan kings and Nawabs. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reclaimed him. The Brahmin society rejected him, outcasted him. Also changed his name, Dabir Khas.
And who is that? Do you remember?
His Hindu name was changed.
Achyutananda is taking all this.
Achyutananda.
But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu claimed him. And they became
Who was filming this? Anybody else or devotees?
Prabhu, honestly, to tell you the truth, I have no
All
idea.
the Bengalis, they used to come in the temple, but they are not initiated.
Okay.
They used to follow the rules and regulations. That's all.
You are talking to Pishima. You are
Yes,
asking
yes.
something.
Yes. I'm asking that maybe where is your son? Her son is here.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu claimed him. And they became Goswami. Bande Rupa Sanatana Raghuridho.
Oh, she's
That
my,
girl right there.
she's my wife.
That's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
wife?
yeah.
That girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's her name?
Sochimata.
I remember her very, very much. There was one other girl that they used. There used to
Shumana.
be two, and
Shumana.
they would come all the time. All the time. They were very
Sochimata and
enthusiastic.
Shumana.
Wow.
She's my wife.
Tell her,
Yeah.
tell her I send my obeisances. I knew her.
This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. All Vaishnava movement is like
This
that.
I'll stop. This is that man right
The
there.
sunshine Srila Prabhupada.
Is that
This is Chaitanya
he
Mahaprabhu's
says
movement.
save whole world, Prabhupada.
Yeah.
All the time.
who?
Save.
Who?
Keep going. Keep going.
One boy, one old man.
All
That right
Vaishnava
there. Stop.
movement.
Yeah.
That man in the middle right here.
Okay.
What was his name, Prabhu?
He is the man.
Yes.
Sunshine Srila Prabhupada. He always
Uh-huh.
used to say.
Yes, he'd say,
forgot
save
that
whole world,
Oh,
Prabhupada.
save whole world,
Save
Sunshine
whole world,
Prabhupada, yeah.
Prabhupada. Yes.
His name
Very
is,
enthusiastic.
I forgot the name.
Yeah.
He was not initiated,
No.
but following the instruction
Very
of Prabhupada.
much so. He was a
Coming
great,
every day.
great devotee.
It is like that. There is no consideration of fallen or high. No. Anyone.
And that devotee on the
Jai
right,
Krishna.
this is on the right hand, him on the right hand side.
Yes.
What is his name? Do you remember?
Anyone.
He was always there. Him on the right.
Yes.
Anyone. Jai Krishna Tattva say Guru ho. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. Anyone who knows the science of Krishna consciousness, he is Guru. It doesn't matter by birth what he is. He may be a Brahmin, he may be a Shudra, he may be a householder, Grihastha, or he may be a sannyasi. Because
This
Krishna
is, one of the
consciousness is
things-
done.
one of the things that always amazed me is that things automatically started coming together. There was not nobody was micromanaging. It was macromanaging.
Macromanaging.
Overall, you'd say, do this, do that. And somehow or another, it would get done. And automatically, the Indian devotees would come and they would know exactly what to do because we didn't always know. We just knew what we were supposed to have done. and then they would make all of the little details, like all of the flower garlands and all the paraphernalia that's necessary to go onto the cart. All of this was is like magic.
Magic.
Krishna was performing magic by putting this together in the same way.
Wow.
Okay.
Was there only
This chariot started from Sri Albert Road and end at North Calcutta, where Prabhupada's temple was Radha Govinda temple. So we used to go on foot. So, it's a big way, long way. We are from here to there. And from there, every day we used to distribute evening time khichuri prasad every day in Radha Govinda temple. And that is Mallik's house, because the Mallik there that time they were very rich men.
in this event, like, so you said that Jagannath would go from Sri Albert Road to Mallik's house.
Yeah,
and-
Mallik's house,
And
yes.
Jagannath would stay there for
Yeah, 7 days.
7 days.
Yes.
And festivities would
Yes,
be there.
yes. Same rituals.
Ulta
still
Ratha
going.
Yatra
Yeah,
would
Ulta Rath. Yeah.
So this was not Ulta, this is the first Ratha
First
Yatra.
Rath Yatra, we are carrying over there.
Okay. Was there only ISKCON devotees or any other people came?
No, so many outsiders, so many Bengali people are
But
coming
and
because
other than ISKCON means like other organizations, like even Gaudiya Math?
yeah,
or
all the
other
Gaudiya Maths they are doing. Actually, there is a very big Ratha Yatra in Calcutta. That was Mallik's Rath, that Rajendra Mallik's Rath in Calcutta, North Calcutta. They are performing very, very gorgeously. And still that chariot festival is going on Mallik's house.
Mallik's house. So you said the same Mallik's house or our
Yeah,
Jagannath was
Prabhupada
there?
is connected to this,
Both would
because all the Malliks, we are all Suvarnamanik. We are coming, we are actually descendant of Uddharan Datta Thakur,
Uddharan.
who is Nityananda Prabhu's disciple, Uddharan Datta Thakur. He was by caste, he was a Suvarnamanik, and all the Suvarnamanik families, mostly coming from Uddharan Datta family. So mostly we are Vaishnavas, and we are following the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Wonderful. Wonderful to see. Let's go ahead.
Transcendental to this bodily concept of life. This varnasam dharma, four varnas,
This
Brahman,
is this
Kshatri,
is
Vaishya, Shudra,
this is
and four
Mr.
ashram.
Agarwal, one bank manager.
Okay.
With that, this
Four
is
Yeah, Mr. Agarwal.
bank manager, Mr. Agarwal.
Wow.
varnas,
Get ready to stop.
Brahman, Kshatri,
Hold on, stop.
Vaishya, Shudra.
Stop. There's Maharaj,
Yeah,
Jadhavacharya
yeah.
Swami, right there in the.
Yes, yes.
Brahman, Kshatri,
Right
Vaishya.
there.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is one thing. Jayapataka Maharaj is still with us. He started Ratha Yatra in Calcutta, and still we have seen this year also. Every year he will attend the Calcutta Ratha Yatra. That is his special mercy.
Yeah.
He will come and he will attend the Calcutta. This year also with the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, he inaugurated Calcutta Ratha Yatra.
Shudra, and four ashramas, namely Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasa.
There.
You are there.
That's me.
Ah, wow.
Uh-huh.
Wow. We could,
And Guru Das.
I can see.
It was so auspicious. Just imagine
Yeah.
a million lifetimes, billions of lifetimes. How fortunate that I had the opportunity to even be there, much less to actually be pulling the cart. I had no understanding of what Ratha Yatra was, because even at that time, even in the United States, Ratha Yatra was, I believe, one is that they had in Los Angeles and maybe New York, but we never went there because we were so new. All of us were so new, but that was the mercy.
Wow. So you could spot it, Prabhu. Now
go
let's go ahead.
Go on.
They are meant for this bodily concept of life.
Wow.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore said that I am neither a Brahmin nor a Kshatriya nor a
That was Guru Kripa and
Guru Kipa.
and
Why?
Guru Kipa.
Kshatriya.
Oh, this
No, go back.
Go on.
back.
Yes, right there.
This is
That's,
Guru
that's Guru Kripa.
Okay.
Nor a Vaishya, nor a Shudra.
I don't know this
Neither
boy's
am
name, but I remember him. He was also very enthusiastic.
Brahmachari, nor Grihastha,
He's
nor
raising hand.
Vanaprastha, nor sannyas. He kept himself, naham vippa nacha narapati, kept himself aloof from these varna, from these varnasam dharma. Of course, this varnasam dharma is the beginning of human civilization. Unless one comes to this stage or institution, accepting this varnasam dharma, he is not to be considered as human being or civilized
It's
human.
Achyutananda, just playing Midanga.
And singing from the Rath.
Ratha on the chariot, he's on the
Chariot,
chariot.
You have to understand Achyutananda's mindset. He gave up being a stand-up comedian to become a sannyasi.
Actually, Achyutananda and Jayapataka Maharaj, once upon a time, after Ratha Yatra, Prabhupada instructed us, you go and distribute my books in Calcutta office area. So myself, Jayapataka Maharaj and Achyutananda, who used to come at Calcutta Dalhousie Square, where all the offices are there. We distribute Back to Godhead magazine, and we also, few hours, we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So all the Bengali peoples, Marwari peoples, they used to come and they used to see this thing, and they are asking us that where are you from? And then Jayapataka says we are from America and we are here to distribute Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message. Why not you are coming our temple, 3C Albert Road? So we all also invited all the Bengali people and Marwari people, please visit our Calcutta temple, 3C Albert Road. They used to come and visiting our temple.
Wonderful.
Varnasamacharvata purushena parapuma Vishnu aradhate punsha nanat tattva sukara. Because the
So many
whole
crowded,
aim
so
of
much
life
people.
is to go back to home.
What are they carrying on head?
Huh?
Some lamp.
Yeah, lamp.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
yes, it was getting dark at that time.
Back to Godhead.
Oh,
Vishnu.
it was getting darker.
We have forgotten Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, we are loitering in this material world under
Bhavananda.
different species of life.
That was Bhavananda standing up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go back and see.
He was not sannyasi. He was grihastha.
Under different species of life in different planetary systems. Brahmanda Brahmite.
So
Actually,
that's the truck.
Actually,
Truck, it is
the
actually truck.
Bhavananda was actually a very great devotee. And then because whatever happens, it says that even if one has some fall down, still he is considered to be a great devotee. He did a lot of great service.
Yes,
and,
yes.
and nobody should ever forget that part.
Amazing.
Go ahead. He's still doing it, I'm sure. Yes,
Amazing.
it's in his heart. It's his character.
Why? Because we have forgotten Vishnu.
Wow.
This man in the middle, what is his name?
I forgot.
Next
He's
to
a
you.
very everyday used to Marwari people. I am there.
Yeah.
Yes, but who's the man next to you in the white shirt? Do you remember his name? He was always there. He was
Yeah, always
always
there.
around. He was very helpful.
He got initiation. Lastly, he got initiation in 1975. Now he's no more. He left the body.
Okay.
I figured that.
He is
Therefore-
every day used to come.
All the time.
Every day. Wow.
This human form of life is meant for realizing Vishnu.
Oh, Calcutta bus.
Mm-hmm.
Philips strip light.
No, this one
But we do
devotee
not-
stop. This also keep
This is a Narayani.
Acha.
One Mataji, she's a Narayani,
main
and her husband is Punnapaggo. He was there.
Realizing
No, stop.
No, this is
No, wait. This boy right here, right there where you're.
this is
Yeah.
Maharaj
Yeah.
from that
Don't go
Africa. What's his name?
No, he's not from Africa. He's from USA.
No.
This boy.
Bhakti
his
Tirtha Maharaj. That is Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj.
No.
Huh? Is it not? Yes, Bhakti
Yeah.
Tirtha.
Yeah.
No, his name is Viala.
Huh?
I know his name is Viala. He's not Bhakti Tirtha. His name is Viala. He was, I know because he and I were close friends. He actually saved me from drowning.
Oh, Krishna.
One time I was here at the Ganges, and a couple of devotees were swimming all the way across the other side.
Other side.
And it doesn't look that far, technically. Well, all I've ever swum in was a swimming pool. So for me, I thought, well, I could probably make that, but I had no idea what I was doing. So I started swimming, and I realized I couldn't make it, and I was I was starting to going under. And I thought in my vision, I was actually seeing Radha and Krishna deities. And I was thinking simultaneously, now my mother is going to read about me drowning in the Ganges River. So I got back and tried to swim some more, and Viala, you have to remember at that time, we all got sick. Because we would drink the water and we didn't realize what was happening. He was very ill, but he saw I was in distress, and he swam out to get me. At least he pulled me to where I could feel the bottom, and then I was able to get to the shore. But his name is Viala. I remember him very, very
Viala.
closely. Viala. Huh.
Wow.
Finish?
But we do not know.
This is
Nothing.
It
Narayani.
is Jadhavacharya
Narayani
Swami.
This
Mataji.
is Narayani Mataji.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sartha gatim hi Vishnu. Om tad Vishnu paramam padam sada passanti suraya.
Save whole
This is
world,
Vedic
Prabhupada.
Rig mantra.
Wow. So they are going and
That
watching.
those are
Tram is
Surya,
going on.
Tram is going.
advanced, civilized Aryans. They are looking forward to the
Oh, this boy
lotus
right
feet.
here. Stop. Go back just a little bit. Just that boy. Just right.
Civilized Aryans.
Go ahead. Keep going.
They are looking forward to
Him.
the
Stop. That boy is also here. I just saw him just recently, a couple of weeks ago. He has a beard now.
There is
Oh, really?
Ratha Maharaj.
What is his name?
Who is this boy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, right there. He's here.
Kirtan, it's Kirtan.
This is
Jivanath,
this devotee. Is that his name, Jivanath? I can't remember. He has a beard. Well, at least he has more hair. I know he has a lot more hair. But we were talking. He was telling me about his experience as a grihasta, which didn't go well for him. But he was also there. He is here now. And you might want to find out from him if he has any other memories of this time.
That boy, no?
Yes.
I
Uh-huh.
saw him. He's a very old.
Yes, he's here now.
His
He's,
name is not Jasumati Nandan.
No, but he is also. I remember him. He and I think we were traveling with Tamal Krishna Goswami and Subal when we were going to Hyderabad.
Hyderabad.
Yeah,
After the Ratha
yeah,
Yatra.
and of course that's Jadhavacharya Swami on the right there.
Wow.
lotus feet of Lord Vishnu.
Yeah, and here
There's
is
me
the
again.
Jai Ratha Maharaj.
That is the ultimate goal
Gurudas.
of life. But unfortunately, the rascal civilization, they are not teaching. They are not giving the opportunity to the human society.
This is my wife,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Sachimata.
Wow.
Realize the highest goal of life. Such a rascal civilization at the present moment. Misleading. It is very regrettable.
So you were right from the beginning with the Rath,
Mm-hmm.
the chariot.
Mm-hmm. Jai Prabhupada.
Yeah. Wow.
That's it.
So how do you feel after 51 years watching this?
You have to understand that we are members of a great novel. The novel has been written right in front of our eyes. In every novel, there's always good characters and bad characters. There's always good times and bad times. There's always ups and downs. There's always happy. There's always sad. So this novel has actually been being produced right in front of our eyes by Srila Prabhupada. The first chapter is when Srila Prabhupada got on the Jaladuta and came to U.S. From there on, that was the beginning of this novel. And this novel is still being written by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. Gradually, it is going to be now. Tomorrow I have to, or the next day I have a lecture. I have to speak, and the point that I'm trying to make is that it's up to you, your young devotees now, because all of us are getting ready to leave our bodies. Nobody else is going to do this. So the next several chapters will be determined by how you follow the instructions. We've done our part. Our characters are getting ready to die out. Then it's up to you. And we'll see how far the whole show goes. But it's by prediction what Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said is going to happen will happen. It's just who will be part of that great novel.
It's amazing, Prabhuji. Please keep your blessings
You have them.
on this our generation so that devotees and future also can take it forward. Prabhuji, how was your feelings of watching that?
This Ratha Yatra.
Yeah.
It is a grand festival really by ISKCON. Day by day it is growing, and particularly in Calcutta, Bombay and Delhi, it is, expanding like anything. Now the ISKCON is very popular by establishing, by performing Ratha Yatra. And Prabhupada wanted this thing because in childhood pastime Prabhupada started it, and you, the next generation, you will carry out this instruction of Srila Prabhupada, and one can become perfectly successful in the mission of his life if he follow the instruction of Acharya, Prabhupada, or Parampara. We believe in Parampara. We are not believing Ritik system, because if we can carry on the Parampara system, then Prabhupada will be very happy.
Wow. Amazing, Prabhuji. You have something to show us?
Yeah, because you can see one handwriting of Srila Prabhupada that will be very interesting. This is the letter in 1977. Prabhupada gave me last letter from Juhu, Bombay, his handwriting. In that letter, he says that I want to keep a memorial at my birthplace, Taliganj. Please do it immediately. So we are now developing the Calcutta project, particularly Taliganj project, and we want to establish a famous museum over there. So please visit Mayapur, Taliganj, Calcutta temple. It is a very, very auspicious place. Prabhupada was here for a long time, particularly in Calcutta temple and his birthplace and Siddham Mayapur.
Yeah. Some photographs we can see.
Also there is a photograph, you see. This is a Guru Kripa Prabhu, who is a very active disciple and very famous disciple of Srila Prabhupada. So we are here in 1972 with Srila Prabhupada, morning walk, and we are finding...
After Ratha Yatra?
Yeah, after Ratha Yatra. And we are watching some land where we can build the temple.
Wow.
Saw this?
I see that. We used to call him and Yasodananda, used to call them the gangsters, because they were like gangsters. They were tough. They would come, they would make things happen, whether they liked it or not. They would get in people's... See, you have to remember America, that's why Prabhupada came to America first, because we learned to get in people's face. We don't have a problem facing people and telling them, this is Krishna, this is what you're supposed to do, whether you like it or not. This is what you're supposed to be. And they were very, very heavy. They were heavy duty. So, but now he's very lovable.
Two sorts, one Jashodanandan and Guru Kripa.
Yes.
They collect so much money.
Yeah.
Yes, so much.
The gangsters.
Yeah.
It's Hare Krishna gangsters.
Hare Krishna gangsters.
That's what we call them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you remember Bengali?
I don't, because he is one of the who helped to negotiate land.
He was local from Mayapur.
Yeah, and I am here, and Guru Kripa is here.
Wow.
And what's
And he is Pushto Krishna.
Pushta Krishna. Maharaj.
You know Pushto Krishna? Pushto Krishna.
Pushta Krishna.
Pushto Krishna.
I think so, yes. I remember.
So yeah, we are really, really amazed and overwhelmed to have presence of
Thank
to
you
such
very
great
much.
personalities, great souls, great devotees of Srila Prabhupada. And actually, as you was talking about our generations, we really seek really a great, immense inspiration by seeing all of you when you were youth and young, what all you did, and without considering for oneself and body and other things, you just dedicated yourself and served Srila Prabhupada. And it's really, really a great learnings, a great teaching for us that what we should be doing. So please keep on engaging us in service and inspiring us and
Thank you
encouraging
very
us.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sorry.